police come kick the door in and clear the house out, that's who's holding me as we're standing on the neighbor's porch. Yeah. And I'm watching them bring my daddy out, bring my uncle out, bring my brother out. And I just remember them having a foot on my brother's neck. Man, my grandma was just, that was who I watched actual like TV with. Like that was the first person I watched like as far as I can remember. Like she watched this is my mother's mother. She watched, I want to say Seinfeld it was, if I'm not mistaken. She loved Seinfeld. And I used to always say like, I used to ask her like, Grandma, how they get in the TV? Like, do they just like climb into the TV? Like, do they just go into like the back of the TV? And she told me something like, yeah, that's what they do. I said, okay, well, okay, I want to climb into the TV. Now, in this time of my life, I don't think I actually wanted to be an actor or knew that I would be an actor. I just was like, I want to get inside the TV. Like, I didn't really understand what being an actor was, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, okay, well, you're going to get inside the TV one day, baby. You're going to do it, you know what I'm saying? So you fast forward a couple years later, you know what I'm saying, when I did, you know what I mean, Apollo and started doing Tracy Morgan show. She passed shortly after I got my start. But it's just crazy when I look back now because like, dang, like we had that conversation. That was like when I took my first interest in like TV and didn't even really realize it. So like my grandma is she's kind of the catalyst for the love, I guess, for acting. You know what I mean? Because music has always been there. That come from like I think my pops and my older brothers. Like we musical people on that side of my family. But like I never really knew where my love for acting or TV shit came from. Yeah. Until I thought back on it. I'm like, damn, like I remember sitting on my grandma's bed and I'm like, Grandma, I want to climb into the TV. Like, she's like, baby, you gonna climb into that TV. And you know what I'm saying? Like all these years later, like, damn, Grandma, I climbed into that TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she was, like I said, she was the catalyst. Like that, I feel like that's what sparked the love for it when I didn't even realize, like, I that's when the love for it was born. Like I didn't realize it till I got a little older and really look back on it. So like, yeah, I definitely say she was the catalyst.
Was that something you ran to doing? So with me, with my grandma used to watch soap operas all the time, and that I used to be irritated by it because I didn't. Like, man, I don't understand none of this stuff. It's boring, and
I can't remember exactly what my grandma watched. I just know it was white people. So if it was either like Seinfeld or like probably Cheer, like or some soaps or something of that nature. Like I can't quite remember, but I really believe it was Seinfeld. I really believe that.
So was it a thing where you wanted to be sitting there, or because I feel like I was made to have to sit there and watch this stuff, Price is Right and stuff like that?
For me, I was my granny's baby. Like I was Bobb'e J, that's what she called me. Like I believe I was truly her favorite grandchild. Like can't nobody tell me no different. I truly believe that. So I sat up under her like because I really didn't. I think my grandma might have with me one time my entire life. Like I ain't never really and like grandma only got me one time. For the most part, I remember her like protecting me from my mama trying to get on me. Like, baby Jackie, you better leave that baby alone. You leave my baby alone. So I was granny's baby. Like I was up under her regardless. I was cool with being up under her no matter what she was watching on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like and like all my grandma grandkids, everybody couldn't get in her bed. Everybody couldn't. She wasn't playing that. You smell like outdoors. You stank. Couldn't get in grandma's bed. I'm probably the dirtiest one though. I've been outside in the dirt and in the grandma had nice land and my grandma lived in Stockton, so she like had a nice little amount of land and gardens, and so I'd be outside playing in the dirt and doing all type of stuff, moving the rocks around, throwing rocks, you know what I'm saying, all type of stuff.
She taught you how to garden and stuff too?
No, I don't think she taught me how to garden because the reason being I was like dude from you remember the movie Life? Yeah. You know, that's the gun line boss. I was him. I ain't do no work. So that was me. Like I just used to run around regular. I ain't lying. All my older brothers and I'm telling them what they shut up, nigga. Like, grandma said don't throw them damn rocks, nigga. You better not throw grandma rocks, nigga. don't give a damn. You know what I mean? So I was the second chain. I was second chain of command. I was running things.
And you was the youngest?
Yeah, that's why I say I had to be the favorite. And they had when she made them cut the grass on the riding lawnmower. Let Bobby ride on there with you. Take Bobby with you. Yeah, he want to ride on the riding lawnmower, and you better not tell him he didn't cut that grass. If he say he cut it, he cut it. Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with the Bible or whatnot. You should look up the story of Joseph. The story of Joseph. He was kind of like that with his father or whatever. His father, he was his father's favorite or whatever. Yeah. He used to brag to his brothers all the time. He was kind of the little teller too, and they used to he made them so mad that they sold him into slavery. But he became the one.
Yeah, black sheep.
But he became the one who he was the king. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope. How often did your brothers used to beat you down?
I don't remember many beat downs. I remember more so my brothers used to haze me. Like it was more hazing than beat down. So like little practical jokes, petty shit. Like before I ever seen Next Friday, them niggas would take the little piece on the fucking vacuum and suck my lip up. Yeah, them
that's
niggas
the first time I ever seen that.
Before I ever seen it happen to Day, nigga, it happened to Bobb'e J. I promise to God. I feel like we kind of should have trademarked that. We might have got rich off that before I was ever on TV. Like them niggas used to do that to me. What else, bro? Them niggas used to like throw their dirty drawers and socks on me, bro. Like just ornery shit. Like niggas just ornery. Like, bro. Like, ornery. Big brother shit though. Like I said, just hazing more so than like I ain't never really got my ass kicked for real. Like, cause I was always a fighter naturally. So like, even if I ain't win, nigga, I'm a punch a nigga too. I'm a big brother or not. We gonna get to the bottom of this shit. Yeah. So I don't know. It was never like like the one time my brother gave me a black eye was cause I was chasing him through the house and I was so damn short. Nigga slammed the door and I ran into the doorknob. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only time I remember. Like that's the closest to an ass kicking, and he didn't do it. He did it with the door accidentally. But you know.
And Grams was still alive at this time, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I know he was so apologetic because if she seen that,
we wasn't at grandma's house. We was in the city, so we wasn't at grandma's house. So he got to escape the wrath of Charlie May. But if Charlie May, if grandma would have found out about that, cause my eye was black, I had to get cocoa butter and stuff. She might have kicked his ass. I think my mama kicked his ass though.
So that's why you the prankster that you are.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Kind of like
niggas.
Because of them. Yeah. So, you know what's funny? I was right before you text and said, I'm like this amount of minutes away.
Yeah.
I looked down at my phone. I promise you, my TikTok notification said 34.
That's my number.
Exactly. So 34. What does that mean? I should have screenshotted it so you could believe me. Like,
but I believe in just how divine and not just I believe. So I get it. I believe it 100%.
Because I looked down, I said, and I just chuckled. I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah. So 34. What does that number mean to you?
Number means everything to me. 34th Street. That's you know what I mean. My family, that's where, 34th and Montgomery, that's where we were. I mean, most of us was raised. And, where my daddy hustled at, where my older brothers hustled at, my big cousins hustled at, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where all the game come from. That's where, damn near all the pain and all the, everything that, like, it started there kind of, everything that I am today kind of started there. I walked up and down that block rapping with my older brother, J1, man, like, walking to the store, Big D's liquor store, been there my whole life as long as I can remember. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been going to Big D's liquor store. I used to steal from Big D's liquor store at 2-3 years old because nobody's looking at the little bitty baby in the store. Yeah. So whatever my brother's trying to get or my cousin trying to get, he just give it to me and I walk right out with it. Like it ain't no big deal. I think, but at the same time, they knew I was junior son. They were like, at the end of the day, they probably just tell my dad, them boys down here stealing. And probably my pops probably covered it because I don't believe, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, so that means everything to me. Like, that's just where it all started. Like, I just, like, my earliest memories in life is on 34th Street, 34th and Montgomery, you know what I'm saying? Like, just all of my brothers, like, I seen the house get kicked in, for the first time. That's my first time ever seeing, like, you know what I mean, the police kick in, put their feet on my brother, on my pop's neck. Like, first time I seen guns, the first time I ever seen, you know what I mean, my daddy breaking down coke and bagging up, you know what I mean, work. Like, nigga, that's my earliest memories of a lot of shit, you know what I mean, like, in life. Like, a lot of shit that I talk about, whether it be in my music or a lot of shit that I like say that I come from. Like, my earliest memories is, nigga, because I don't see none of that in my mama's house. Like, my mama, that wasn't going on in my mama's house. So, like, my earliest memories of, like, street shit is everything came from 34th Street.
So that Kane role resonated with you on Menace to Society. Kane, when he was a kid.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. And he seen, like, bro, I have vivid, like, very vivid memories of a lot of shit. Like, I can describe, you walk in the house, you bust that right to the living room, you go back, it's another room. My daddy was in that room, glass table with a tray, breaking down. He took go back in there. I don't know if I just woke up from a nap. I don't know if where I was coming. But I have that vivid memory. Just that piece of memory. I have the memory of walking, like I said, the Big D's liquor store. Often. That was damn near an everyday thing. Like, or just walking up and down the street with my cousins or with one of my brothers, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, them just my earliest memories. Like,
so when you say you can, without, you know, anything that can get you in trouble or whatever. But I want to walk through some of that stuff because you said the pain, all of that stuff. That's where all started, your earliest memories there. Let's, like, kind of dive into it a little bit. Like, the first time you sing anything that was like, what is this?
When the police kicked in the door, and I just remember, like, it was a normal day, chilling with my pops. I can't remember. It was a place we used to go. We used to walk to some spot, and they used to make, like, these little steak sandwiches. Like, it was like
that M&M.
I'm not sure. I was so young. I can't remember where it was coming from, but we used to get these little sandwiches, little steak sandwich type vibe, and we walked back to the house. And normal day, we did that. Come back, we chilling. My oldest brother's there at the time. My uncle is there. I want to say my uncle's lady. My cousin Sweets. It's a few people there that I can, like, just remember, because I only know my cousin Sweets was there because when the police come kick the door in and clear the house out, that's who's holding me as we're standing on the neighbor's porch. Yeah. And I'm watching them bring my daddy out, bring my uncle out, bring my brother out. And I just remember them having a foot on my brother's neck. Now, in my head, my brother's still, like, I don't know that my brother is kind of an adult. You know what I mean? I might be 3 or 4. So my brother might be like 18. You know what I mean? About 17, 18. This is my oldest brother. My oldest brother's 15 years older than me. So if I'm like 3, he at least about 17, 18. Like, this, and he had to be around there somewhere. And like, I just remember they had their foot on his neck. And I'm like, dang, like, in my head, he a kid like me. You in my head, so I'm like, why are they doing my? Because I'm like, all I see is him. That's just my brother. Like, I'm thinking we all little kids. Like, I'm not understanding that he's much, much, much older than me, and he's considered a man. So, you know what I mean? I'm not knowing what's going on in the household is what's going on. You know what I mean? So I'm not understanding why the police is doing this to my people. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, that's my earliest memory. Some shit that just shook me up as a young person. And I'm like, it was something I never understood until I got older. Like, oh, this what was going on. Like, this was a raid. This was a type that situation, you know what I mean? So whatever was going on wasn't supposed to be going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's probably my earliest memory of some shit that just, like, kind of shook me up, like damn, like, this type of shit don't happen in mama house, like, you know what I'm saying?
This type of shit don't happen in mama. As a fighter though, and you said your uncle was holding you or somebody?
Nah, my big cousin.
Your big cousin was over there holding you, but you seeing your brother over there getting put a foot to his neck and them taking your father out. Did it make you want to get down and help fight?
I can't remember. I was so young. I don't remember. I don't even know if I had the concept of I could help.
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, because like I said, it was so shocking. I didn't know what the fuck was going on for real to even feel like, you know what I mean? I knew somebody was doing something to him, but, like, I didn't know what it was exactly. I just know it's a foot on the neck. I don't know if that's if he actually needs help. Like, I don't know. I don't understand what's really going on for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just knowing what I'm seeing with my eyes, but I don't really know what's going on.
And they did that. Was your other brothers there at the time too?
Not that I could remember. I don't remember that they were. I can't remember. I said if they probably was still they probably was they had to just probably be jumping off the porch.
Yeah.
To where they were still kind of going to school. So they probably didn't come to later in the day around the time that, you know what I mean, the day supposed to end. Because I remember my mama came to pick me up, and I want to say my brothers was with her. My other two older brothers was with her when she came to pick me up, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I don't remember them being there off the top of my head. I don't. They could have been, though.
Has looking back at that since you've been older played a part into how you are now, though? Have you figured how that stained your life in any type of way? Had some type of effect on how you move, your brain, or how you react to things?
I've been ultra defensive with the police my entire life. And I think that's probably the root of it.
Yeah.
Like, even before I've ever seen a police kill a black man, an unarmed black man, or seen how the police can manipulate situations and do things that aren't right, that earliest memory had me scared of the kind of scared of the police, and but kind of on defense with them, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but on defense, but kind of ultra, like, just aggressive, because it's like I seen y'all, like, once I got older and realized what they were doing, it's like, oh, fuck that, like, y'all fucked up, you know what I'm saying, like, so I think that's where my initial, like, resentment to the police come from, and just how I feel about them.
Balancing what, and then you only like 5 and 7 years old.
Yeah.
So balancing what you got going on back home and trying to deal with Hollywood, is it more one of those things like, I gotta get us out of here, away from these situations, or is it just?
Yeah, like, that was always kind of the motivation and the plan, and what, you know what I mean, that was always what it was about for me. Like, you know what I mean, like, getting everybody that, you know what I mean, at least like my mama household, like,
Yeah.
my mom people, and then, you know what I mean, because that was immediate to me. That was the immediate family. Outside of that, like, of course my cousins, but my mom and daddy kids is what was like super duper immediate to me. And then, like, my cousins on my daddy's side, because there was times where they lived with us, and, you know what I mean, things like that. So them was like, that's why, like, I got cousins that are more like brothers and sisters than cousins, you know what I mean, like, as we all do, you know what I mean, so, like, stuff like that. But yeah, that was kind of like always the motivation, like, try to get everybody back. Try to get everybody out and get everybody kind of with me, you know what I mean. But I don't know, like, I guess it just, I don't know, like, maybe it just wasn't meant to go like that. Like how they say, like how they say everybody can't go.
Everybody can't.
You know
go.
what I'm saying? Like, and it took me kind of a while to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And I still be feeling like, fuck that, everybody coming. Like, cause it's just who I am naturally. Like, that's just how my heart go. Like, bro, it's like, nah, I can't, because I ain't gonna lie. Like, and it took me to get older to realize this. I truly be having like survivor's remorse, bro. Like, I truly do. I be like, bro, why me and not them, you know? Like, why can't they? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Like, they supposed to be, you know, I'm supposed to be able to, I feel obligated for some stupid ass reason.
It's damaging too.
Yeah.
It could be damaging.
Yeah.
I'll get back to that because I'm going to jump off. Yeah. Back to 34 though. Like, well, we were still in there, but
yeah.
You start to, at a point, you start to become what you see going on around 34.
Yeah.
34.
And see, with that, like, yeah, and that's another thing, like, yeah, I never, even once I got to Hollywood early in life, and I was working with different actors and cool stand-up gentlemen and people that are, you know what I mean, kind of square, if you will, you know what I'm saying? I never looked up to them in life. I look up to y'all with what y'all do on these cameras. I look up to y'all. But in life, you niggas not cool to me.
Yeah.
My brothers is cool to me. My daddy is cool to me. My older cousins, them niggas is cool to me. What they do is cool to me. Cause that's just that's what's normal. I don't eating sushi and riding around Sunset with the top down, that's not normal to me. It's fun. Yeah. But if I could take all this money, get all this money, and just go back home to stand on 34th and Montgomery and walk to Big D's liquor store, I'd be cool with that.
Be cool.
I'd be completely cool with that.
But you'll cut out a lot of the other shit, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, a lot of bullshit.
It's a lot of bullshit. But if it could, in a perfect world, if I could just, let's say, safely and just,
yeah.
You know what I mean, and without any bullshit, just be able to just go get a bunch of money, and then every night after I go get all this money, just go right back there to where it all started and walk in that same house. Yeah. You know what I mean, and just
So basically, because you've been around like the Eddie Murphys and all of them, like, and a lot of them come from what we come from. They just aspire for more, you know. So when you talk about that sushi and all of that, they didn't already have it. They just got there. But your thing is, I want to obtain all the things y'all got, but bring it back here so everybody can live well. Yeah. Not that they don't even do it. Not that they don't do it either. But you like your area. You like this is where I was
like
birthed.
What I like this, and I like I seek comfort. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really one for being uncomfortable. Not if I can help it. Yeah. Fuck, I want to be uncomfortable for if I don't got to be. Yeah. So let me be where I'm comfortable at, and do what I'm comfortable doing. You know what I'm saying? And it, like I said, it take me to get older to realize, like, nigga, being uncomfortable is what sometimes, you know what I mean, brings the best out of you. You know what I'm saying? But you don't always realize that, you know what I mean? And that's one of the things that experience got to show you, like, damn, in them uncomfortable situations, nigga, you kind of thrive. Like, you should be grateful for that. You shouldn't want to be in the uncomfortable situations, but be grateful for them, embrace them, because they could bring something out of you that you didn't know was in you. Yeah.
So naturally, I'm an introvert. Growing up, I didn't talk to many people. If I didn't get uncomfortable, this wouldn't be happening right now. So you know, so what you saying? Yeah, your purpose is uncomfortable, like everything you're supposed to do. So yeah, I get what you're saying. When you going back to 34 again, but if I'm Eddie Murphy, if I'm Eddie Griffin and all these people or whatever, looking at Bobb'e J, not on screen, but I can see the things he's got going on where he's comfortable at. What type of things am I looking at? Like, why the fuck is he doing that? And he can have this, or he could be here with us. Cause you're a super talented dude. So I know they've told you that.
No, of course.
Yeah. So what does that look like when you're coming up?
But see, I feel like the misunderstanding comes in is like, I ain't really doing nothing. Okay. I ain't doing too much of nothing, man. I'm chilling for the most part. It's just where I choose to chill may seem dangerous or out of place for you. Just like, say a nigga from one of the toughest blocks in Brooklyn. That's dangerous and out of place for me. I've got no fucking business up there. Yeah. That's not home for me. It's the same thing, bro. Where I'm comfortable, where I come from, is where I feel I get the most genuine love at. It ain't supposed to feel like that to y'all. You're not supposed to be able to understand it, to be perfectly honest. I ain't, you know what I mean? And I think the misconception is, like, a lot of people feel like a nigga I'm out here chasing an image or trying to be something or be a part of something that I'm not or wasn't. I am who I've always been. I'm with who I've always been with. It's just now I'm not a child to where, hey, they can say, hey, Bobby, act this way when they cut the cameras on, and act this way and do it this way and maintain this image and do this. And you know what I mean? I feel the need. I don't feel the need to fake who I am. And if I can't get, if I can't get to where I'm trying to get to by just being me, then I don't feel like I'm supposed to be there, because that's how it started. I was just being me. That's what all started this shit. I wasn't playing a bad kid all the time. I was a badass, smart mouth ass.
That's what I said.
Kid in real life, like nigga, like I was who y'all seen on camera. Like that wasn't like me acting. So why would I start acting now? Why would I start trying to be something I'm not now? Like, y'all fell in love with me being who I was. So keep that love the same. It's still me. I'm still right here. I ain't changed.
Yeah, that never surprised me, what you were doing, because like you said, when I first seen you, you was because our initial reaction, who this little badass dude that they got?
Every time somebody see me, if they couldn't say what my role is, you that badass little boy from, you was that badass kid in Dick. Like, that was everybody, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, y'all loved me for being me. So why the fuck, like I said, that's what I'm comfortable doing. I'm comfortable just being me. Why I gotta be something I'm not now to appease y'all? And like, because now when you're an adult, it's not, it's cute. When you're a ghetto black kid, it's not, y'all can't accept that same ghetto black grown ass man. I ain't out here trying to harm nobody. I ain't out here pushing murder or pushing nothing, you know what I mean, that's harming nobody. Like, I ain't out here doing nothing wrong. I'm just staying true to who I've always been. Why is that an issue?
That's heavy. The ghetto. You ever had to break that down to somebody not of the culture?
Hell no. I wouldn't even want to, because the type of person I am, the moment it's a simple concept. And I feel like a motherfucker gonna act like it's very, very, a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's something, a bigger concept than what it is. And like, it's so tough to understand, and it's gonna piss me off. And I'm not gonna want to talk anymore. Straight up. Like, because it's not that hard to understand. You know exactly what the fuck I'm saying. There's a misconception with when that young black boy from the ghetto who was the badass kid, when he grows up and he's true and he's the same, but it don't mean he's still making dumbass mistakes or still trying to chase a lifestyle or still doing something, but he is who he is. And he stayed true to who he is. That don't mean write him off because he's not walking around here acting like he's better than those where he came from, because he can still go sit on this block and be like, hey, Miss Bo, right? Like, I can still go over there and be Bobby. They know Lil Bobby. They don't care about Bobb'e J, Thompson, the actor. Y'all care about the image of me being something I'm not. They care about who I am. Broke, in the middle, rich as fuck, climbing back up. Like, that's where the love is at. So why would I ever cater to where the real love ain't at?
Did you ever have to get rid of a lot of people who wanted you to change your image and stuff? Just because I could see how, hey, I'm this, you want me to be that. But if you go too far over to that, you can lose who you really are.
Yeah, and they don't understand. I've seen it. I done came up with the best of them, bro.
Yeah.
I done seen it. I done seen these people drive themselves fucking crazy trying to fit into this box to please these other people, bro.
Drug addictions.
Yeah, like, bro, I seen it, bro. You're trying so hard, bro, to be something you not, all for, you know what I mean, what's to gain from, I mean, all, but it's like, nigga, what are you really gaining if you unhappy? Are you really gaining if you can't look at yourself in the mirror and be like, nigga, I'm proud of how I got here, what I did to get here, nigga. I stood on principles. I ain't, you know what I mean? Like, you can't. Yeah. Like, I'm proud of either way it goes myself, because I stood on principles, my nigga. I ain't sell my soul. I ain't do no sucker shit, and you know what I mean, to get nowhere, nigga. I stood on complete principles, nigga. Bust my ass. Made my mama a millionaire before I even knew what $1 million was. Nigga, can't nobody take that from me. Mm-hmm. So if it never, ever, ever, if I never get back to where I was, I'm okay with that. Because it's a lot of people that's never going to get to where I got.
I'm sure it's a lot of branches off of just the movies and stuff that you, as smart as you seem, I'm sure you've done a lot of good with that money to keep it going or whatever.
Not always. I done failed, came back, nigga. What? I done fucked off money, lost it all, man, you
What's
wouldn't believe.
What's the worst thing you fucked? I'll get back to that, because I don't want to forget this. When it comes to the Hollywood thing, we were talking about the drugs and all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. And the people who get real stressed out behind
they lose themselves.
Can you remember a time when you lost a peer within the industry that really affected you? Or just somebody you were just looking at like...
I'm going to tell you the coldest part, bro. I done lost more peers and they ain't even died than I have that have actually transitioned. I done knew niggas and lost who that nigga was. Like, bro, you not you not you. So nigga, if you ain't you, then I've lost you.
Yeah.
Like nigga, like you know, like nigga, when nigga mind going, like I done lost my nigga. Like it is what it is. Like nigga, I done lost my partner. Like they ain't who they was. Like you're not you no more. But not everybody's gonna know that you're not you. Some people just gonna think this is who you truly are, but they don't know you to even think that.
What that death look like?
That shit dark, bro. And it makes you never want nobody to see that on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like I don't never want to like me seeing that on niggas never makes me never want nobody to see that on me. Like, damn, like that nigga, like that nigga Bobb'e ain't Bobb'e, bro. That nigga gone. Like sitting right here, we be sitting right here in front of him, like, bro, I'm not even talking to my nigga right now. Like, I'm talking to somebody you are lost in the sauce, bro. Like, I never, you know what I mean? It makes you never want to be like that.
Did it hurt your feelings?
Hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, because at the time, it was, these niggas you gotta remember, I was always, damn near always the baby of the bunch, damn near every set I came on. So I was always, it was a lot of times where, like I said, maybe not in real life. There was a couple times where certain niggas in real life I looked up to. Like it was a couple niggas who I actually like, man, like outside of this, bro, you a smooth nigga. Like I aspire to be, you know what I mean? Move how you move. Like nigga, I fuck with that. You feel me? Like it was certain niggas, bro, and to be like, damn, like they say it's like, you know, like when your idols become your rivals. What about when your idols become embarrassing? When it becomes embarrassing for them to be your idol. That sucks. Like, nigga, that sucks. Like, bro, could you imagine all the niggas that idolize R. Kelly and now they can't openly be like, bro, that was my idol. That was my favorite. That's the reason why I sing. That's the reason why that fucking suck, gang. Like, that sucked to not be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so was it just a thing where you see it on them and you just hop back, or you try to like, hey, what's happening, bro? Is it ever what's happening?
It done been both. It done been times when they're like, hey, what's up, my nigga? Holler at me. Talk to me. Bro, you ain't, nigga. You, come on, bro. You too fly of a nigga for this. Like, what's up, bro? Like, this ain't even you, gang. Like, shake back. This me talking, bro. Like, this little bro talking, bro. This little bro.
Has that ever been effective?
No.
Not once?
No. And that's why now it's just like, you gotta pray for niggas.
Yeah.
That's really all you can do. Because sometimes, like I said, niggas don't be able to look at themselves in the mirror, so they get more comfortable with just they comfortable, they cool and content with just being lost because they can't face themselves.
Yeah.
So they're never gonna go back to being who they truly are because you can't face who you truly are. You don't love who you truly are. You're not okay with who you truly are. That's why, like, I don't have like I love me. Who I truly am, bro. I love me. Can't nobody make me feel bad about who I am. Ghetto, fabulous, hood, whatever you want to call me, hoodlum, whatever niggas want to refer to it. I don't care. I am who I am. Niggas be like, oh, you stupid dog, nigga. You trying to be this way? No, I'm not. I just am who I am, and I don't feel the need to act like I'm something I'm not.
There was never a point where you had to pull yourself back though. Like, hey, you going too far that way.
Plenty of times. Plenty of times.
What that look like?
But it's like certain times shit be just this is a natural reaction. So you got to catch us like, oh, wait. I know what feels like, you know what I mean? What it feels like it's supposed to be the next move. But you got to realize, nigga, like, is that worth risking losing all this?
Yeah. Like,
nigga, at the end of the day, it may not be what you want it to be right now, but nigga, all it take is one, and then you know what I mean? You back up here. So nigga, don't jump too far off on the deep end, nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, so yeah, it's definitely been moments, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely been plenty of moments. It's been times where a nigga was about to crash and God himself put a halt to the plans. Like, it ain't had nothing. Yeah, I could. I mean, it's without saying too much. Yeah. I lost someone that was very near and dear to me. You know what I'm saying? And lost him to gun violence and my brother. And nigga, I had no understanding for nothing. It was either get revenge or die trying. And I wasn't gonna say nothing to a soul because all everybody gonna say is, Bobby, you tripping. You that ain't for you. You ain't got nothing to relax, bro. Like let somebody else in. You know what I mean? It just but in my mind that was what logical because I feel like nigga if the roles were reversed, wouldn't nobody be able to stop him from doing that for me. So that was logical in my head. It took for a situation to transpire to where I got caught on a fucking airplane with trying to fly with my gun.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can't fly nowhere. I can't leave LA. I can't, you know what I mean? But my mind was somewhere totally different. It took for God himself to be like, no, I'm not going to let you go. I'm not going. I don't think I told nobody I was coming into town. I didn't have the first idea on where to start to even get, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000. I was about to come in this bitch just crash. Completely. Just crash with no, I was about to get in the car with no destination. You feel what I'm saying? Like nigga just complete goofball shit. Emotional. Like just, you know what I mean? Like nigga just, and by the grace of God, nigga, like, nah, you gonna take a knock on, you gonna get a knot on your head from my halt. Just I'm gonna slow you down, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna just be a slow down like it's gonna be unscathed, nigga. You don't have a scar, you gotta fight this case now. Now you got too much going on to even think about that. You got your first child on the way, you got this case pending. So what you wanna go to jail? You want somebody else to raise your son? So now all of that come into play. Now all of that is going through my mind. But that none of that goes through my mind if I can get on that plane, sit for 3 hours, land in Kansas City, and go with what my mind was set on going with. Yeah. Unless I get that time to sit down and be like, nigga, I gotta fight this dumbass gun case. I'm already a felon. I'm fresh off probation, thank God, because I had a 4-year backup. I just nigga, maybe 60 days off of papers. Like my shit had just expired. Another thing, by the grace of God, because this could have happened 2 months, 3 months prior, and then it's a whole different situation. Yeah. We don't get to hear from Bobby for a few years. By the time I would be just coming home right about now, my son would be 4. Dumb shit, you feel me? Like just goofy, like But yeah, I've had times where, like I said, it's either been me and like, oh wait, you're doing too much, or God Himself has had to interfere.
Yeah, that's when you see a little too much of you still being like you are. Is like that. Those are the parts where the growth is supposed to come in.
Yeah,
because like the fact that you are still Bobby from 34th and you've never changed, no matter money or whatever, makes you feel like I have to jump into this. I have to.
But see, that was one of the things where it just had. Well, that was one thing where it was just like, shit, that's my right hand. That's my. You mean that's the other half of my brain, damn near, nigga. Yeah. Like that shit just don't make no sense. Like I said, it was more something like, nigga, if the roles were reversed,
for sure,
I don't think nobody could have told that nigga not to scorch the earth for me. Give a fuck who it was. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
was he one of them ones who always told you how cold you was? He believed in you. He believed in you the most, right? I feel like I know what you're talking about too. Yeah, he believed in you the most about your rapping and all of that stuff too.
My biggest fan.
So he wouldn't even wanted you to move that way. So in a way, you would have been disappointing him probably to move that way.
You're probably right.
Yeah, and now, like you said, your son don't have you. Your mom don't have you. Nobody in the world got you.
For sure.
We don't get to see you on Wild and Out. People don't get, because you like Darren, Nick has said plenty of times before, your gift is not for you, it's for everybody else. It's for us. Through you, we get to laugh. Through you, we get to see what we could be.
For sure.
So we would have lost all of that. The world, like your gift is bigger than just getting revenge for some stuff you had no control of. You know? And I had a similar situation where God had to intervene exactly, like, not on no plane, or whatever, but like going to do something for my sisters. I had to get rid of some cops pulled up just in time. Cops did some stuff to me that I didn't like, but you know what I'm saying? I was about to go do something dumb. And I actually knew where my targets was. Yeah. And God was intervening because I get to be, and people wouldn't be able to get this moment with you right now, if I had done that dumbass shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy God. I'm not happy for the situation. I'm just happy God intervened, man.
Nah, for sure.
How did y'all meet? What was y'all connection?
That's my cousin.
You and your brother.
That's my
cousin, brother.
Yeah.
Brother, cousin.
So I've been, nigga, like I said, long as I can remember. You know, that's you know what I mean. It's all right. So like early in life, before like when I first did my my audition tape for Apollo, he was there with me or whatever, and
same age.
nah, he a couple years older than me.
Okay.
He let's see, he about 4 years older than me, maybe 5. Yeah, I think about 5 years. I think more like 91. So yeah, about 4 or 5 years older than me. But yeah, like I used to learn different dance moves from daycare. That used to be like my battle. I used to be sharpen my iron. Like we both used to think we was the coldest dancing little niggas in the world. You know what I'm saying? So and then rapping and shit like that. So like he's always been like kind of inspiration. You know what I mean? At the same time, like nigga, we used to sharpen my iron. You know, that's my nigga. And I remember when I did my audition tape for fucking Apollo, he was supposed to be in it with me, but I don't know why he didn't, but I don't know, whatever the case may be. But he was supposed to be in it with me originally, but I just did it by myself, whatever the case may be. Cool. Fast forward, like after nigga like get going, like once I move away and move to LA and shit like that, we always kept in contact, whether it be like through our mamas talking or once I got a little older, got like MySpace and Facebooks and shit like that, social media, whatever. So when I moved back home, it was like we never missed a beat. Like the shit just was like instantaneous when we got back around each other. The shit was still on the same shit. We writing music together, nigga helping me perfect my sound and music. Like that's one nigga. When I say like I'm only so like he's one of the niggas who have a real legitimate hand in how I got so good at just this music shit for sure. Like, cause the nigga just always encouraged me to just like nigga think outside. Like that's one thing you put like think outside the box. Like nigga, give these people like, and you want to rap, you want them to be able to see this shit when you saying it. Like the nigga was so like, you would think he had some type of music industry experience. The nigga was so motherfucking knowledgeable just on like, you know what I mean, how to perfect, you know what I mean, kind of, and like, and don't get me wrong, I have a gift for it naturally, but like the nigga helped me really curate my gift, bro, like just and be able to take it to another level that I don't think I would have ever took it to had I not set a nigga. Like I used to sit, that's the only thing I've ever let help me write a rap, bro. Ever. Like I've never allowed, like ever since I can remember writing my own first rap, nigga, ever since I wrote my first rap, nigga, like I've never let a nigga write me a rap no more.
Oh, there's a heavy difference between now and around the first, when you was your earlier me. Yeah. Like now listening to you, I could see it, I could visualize it, I could feel it. Then I'm like, what is this nigga doing?
Yeah.
You ain't got like way better. See, I'm just one of those types to just go keep it real. Like
appreciate it.
Was he like that around you?
He always was like, nigga, you hard, but you could be better. That was his home. That was always like, nigga, you cold, but nigga, you ain't as cold as you could be. Like, nigga, you supposed to be like Wayne, nigga. Like you supposed to be like that. Like, nigga, you got work to do. Like, it was never like, it wasn't until later on where that nigga really, and I'm glad for it because obviously he ended up passing away. You feel me? So it wasn't until later on when he really started giving a nigga give me my props. Like, nah, nigga, like, you're a bad motherfucker. Later on, once a nigga really started, and then like, cause it took for me, honestly too, it took for me to like experience shit. Like it took for life to, like if you like in the beginning, like if you go back to early Bobb'e J rap, nigga, I'm rapping about the good life. I'm rapping about nigga private jets and black cars at 13, 14, 15. When life wasn't that no more, I stopped rapping about that and started rapping about what life been. Like my story ain't too different from a lot of niggas. The only difference is I jumped off the porch maybe later than niggas. But all the same shit you niggas rapping about, done did, I'm only rapping about my life experience. Like at first it was nigga Benzes and Bentleys and private jets and Disney this and I'm doing this movie for this million and When it wasn't that no more, when it's just niggas sitting on the block, Glock on my hip, and riding the car looking for the police, nigga serving a little weed to get by and trying to dump a pound. And when life became that, well, that's what we rapping about now. Because I'm not gonna fake like I'm still. Because then what? Now you're gonna fake like, bro, I seen that nigga selling me. This nigga just sold me a 7 over here. And he rapping talking about he riding down Sunset in the Bentley. This nigga's over here trapping right now. I can go get you a motherfucking half ounce from him right now.
Yeah.
He's capping. So what y'all want from me? What y'all want? Like, if y'all want me to tell you what's going on with the nigga? Or y'all want me to get this motherfucker start lying to y'all?
Yeah. So, with you being at your highest when it comes to entertainment, I ain't gonna say mindset, but I do want to understand where your mental was going from there to having to go back to that. Well, not that you going back to it, but you going to it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. For some reason, it didn't really fuck with my mental. Because in my head, well, shit, this is where I come from, and I got there from here at one point. Nigga, I can do it again. Mm-hmm. Somehow, some way, I'm gonna get back, but right now, it ain't that right now. And I'm okay, that's fine. Everybody gotta, you know what I mean, at some point, that's cool. But nigga, if I did it once, I can do it again. Yeah. I can do it the third time, I can do it the fourth. Like I said, nigga, I done slipped, got up, slipped, got up. Nigga, it ain't just been a 1-time or 2-time thing, it's been a 20-time thing. Like, because you know one thing, you're not gonna, even if you're not making the same mistake, you're never gonna stop making mistakes. And mistakes never stop being costly. That's just life. Mm-hmm. So even if I'm not making the same mistake, I can make a mistake that's just as costly as the last mistake. And what I gotta do, learn from it, bounce back, and nigga, hope I don't, you know what I mean, make another mistake that's as costly as the last one. Hopefully my next mistake I make, because mistakes are inevitable, gonna make them. Hopefully the next one ain't gonna cost me as much.
With all your talent and stuff though, around that time, social media probably wasn't as big as it was when you got.
Hell no.
So you think if it was popping like that, you would have been able to choose a different direction and get the funds? You get what I'm saying? Like, because you're a personality.
Possibly.
And people are popping off just personality. Though.
Yeah, possibly, but I'm not gonna lie, like, for some reason, I can't bring myself to like doing skits and not myself. Really? Like, I just can't. It's just something I don't know. Like, I collab. I got homies that do them, and I've collabed on shit with homies. Like, but it's more so because like, nigga, you the homie. Like, I ain't really interested in doing those skits for real. I don't know. It just ain't never really been my thing. Like, I don't know why. I don't know.
Ain't that the same as like doing like short sitcom or short movie type deal?
Yeah, but that's also like some shit that I ain't never really did either. Like
what? Like
short films and shit like that. Like, it's always been like, you know what I'm saying? Like theatrical, like type shit, full. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. So it's just like, if I don't want to say it feel weird to me, but it's just like, it don't feel like me. Like, it doesn't feel authentic to me. It feel like I'm just doing something because I see it working for other niggas.
Got it.
You know, like that's why it's never been a thing for me to do. Like, I'm not gonna just jump on. I like the niggas that do it and it works for them, but I ain't never been one to just like jump on the wave, nigga. If I'm 20 years in and I got this motherfucker from the mid range and I didn't, you know what I mean? I ain't finna start trying to perfect a 3-point shot in 20 years in, bro. I'm gonna keep shooting these mid range jumpers that's been getting me paid for 20 years, bro. And that ain't saying nothing about nigga Steph Curry's fucking awesome. I'm just not finna try to be Steph Curry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. I'm gonna keep being Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
Pull up from the mid, you know what I mean? Hezzy pull, you know? Ain't that?
You when you were in high school, did you go to high school? Mm-hmm. How did school look like for you?
I was in public school. My mama tried the private school shit, but wasn't happening. Public school could barely hold me, so private school wasn't gonna deal with me. I'm literally like, and it's so like, I hate, I don't know, because it sound bad, bro. Like, it do, like, but nigga was damn near like, I've been kicked out of literally every school I've been in. Bro.
You was in school here or?
Yes.
What schools did you go to?
All right, let's
It's crazy you in public school because you're noticeable.
Yeah. So when we first came back, my mama tried the private school shit. She sent me to this is a little private school out south called Whitfield. It's like right next to Center High School. She sent me there. I'm in that motherfucker thugging ultra hard. Like, bro, I'm talking about it's bad. Like I want to say it was a private Christian school too. Like, I'm in this motherfucker doing the fool, bro. I'm in here doing the absolute fool. One, they talking about uniforms. You gotta wear like dress shoes and shit. Oh, I'm Air Jordan every day. And they write me up for, yes, sir. And they write me up for it every day. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing it. I'm not coming here, nigga. I got the slacks. I'm not. So that, and then homework, forget about it.
Forget about it. It's crazy.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I cannot tell you the last grade where I really did some homework, bro. I probably started doing homework in like middle school. I don't know why. Like, cause I do know why. I always feel like once I get home, nigga, this is my time. The teacher, bitch, you get paid to go home and still be worried about school shit to prepare for us next day. I go home and bitch, home is when I got my time. My mama ain't up my ass. I'm trying to play the game. I'm trying to do some other shit. And you want a nigga to do some homework.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to, like, I think when my daughter started going to school, I was like, why do they give us homework?
Like, it's dumb.
Let's do all this at school. I think it was more because I was so far out of school that I didn't understand nothing she was bringing home. I'm like, man, do that stuff make them do that at school.
Well, yeah, like, so I'm at the pride. I fall asleep in every class. I goes dead to sleep in every, no, I'm not gonna say every class. That's a lot. That's an exaggeration. It was like a couple classes that I did actually fuck with. I can't remember which ones.
Is that due to your schedule, or you was just not rocking with it?
Just was not. I didn't like school, bro. I'm gonna tell you why though. Because I'm experiencing life already. I know this bullshit I'm learning here ain't finna help me out there. Nigga, I deal with real life shit and been dealing with real life shit since 5.
Mm-hmm.
You can fool these other kids and make them think that learning about this bullshit gonna help them in life because they don't know what real life got to offer them. I got a little taste of what real life got to offer you. And it ain't shit that you're going to be able to go out there and be like, well, Christopher Columbus founded America. That motherfucking information ain't going to get you nowhere. For one, bitch, is a lie. And that's another conversation. But that information ain't going to get you a motherfucking place. So I think I checked out of school once I realized that, like, nigga, know how to get you some money. Now, if that means an architect, doctor, something like that, then cool, stay your ass in school. But I already knew my path wasn't none of that. So what the fuck am I here for? And that's just, I still graduated on time. I ain't flunk out, none of that shit. Graduated. Matter of fact, I graduated early. Well, I finished school early. So I was chilling 7 months before graduation. So motherfucker don't get to talking shit.
Talking shit.
Don't get to talking shit. Don't talk shit, bitch. My mama first child walked the stage. Don't talk no shit, bitch. But
you said you was the first to walk the stage?
First one.
Heavy.
I don't know what the other 3 heathens was doing. Yes, I do. I know exactly what they was doing.
Yeah,
but know. I did it. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was at that's the private school. I got kicked out of that motherfucker. Like I said, because I'm not doing no homework, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was whatever. So then from there, she sent me to another private school called Tri-City, a private Christian school. Now, this is a big-ass motherfucking school. It's right in Independence. This motherfucker big as hell. So I get in this motherfucker. Once again, I'm thugging. Like, I'm not even really thugging. I'm thugging by they standards.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't doing nothing for real. Like, I'm not doing nothing where a nigga be like, oh, Bobb'e up there wilding out. Like, y'all wouldn't say that. But by their standards, oh, I'm thugging too hard because I want to come. My backpack is a Louis backpack. And I got, like I said, I'm not wearing no dress shoes, bro. I'm coming in here, but I got me this motherfucker. I'm walking these halls 8 hours a day. Bitch, you think I want to do it in Stacey Adams?
For sure. Hell no.
You got me, man. If I'm about to put on these Jordan 3s and walk on sunshine all day through this motherfucker, leave me alone, man.
How long are they let you get away with this before they kick you out?
Bro, I'm not making it through the school year.
Okay.
I'm not making it through the school year, bro. And I'm gonna tell you what's funny is my little sister, star student, stellar. They always like, we'll keep her, but this nigga got to go. Like, he got to go. She is great. We'll actually give you tuition for free for her. You don't even got to pay. We'll give her a scholarship to stay here. We'll pay you to get this nigga the fuck out of here. Like, they weren't fucking with me none, bro. And I wasn't doing nothing but nothing. You hear me? Literally doing nothing. I ain't doing schoolwork. I ain't doing hard cool. But like I said, people just gotta understand, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If we talking, okay, you might know a little more science and all that shit than me, little buddy, little Timmy. But if we go out here in this real world, Timmy, and they say, here, Bobby, you go that way with nothing, you go that way with nothing. Let's see who get back here fastest, and let's see who get back here unscathed and untouched, and who gonna be able to survive right now at 14 years old, and who gonna have the people skills to navigate through life for real. I ain't seen a nigga use no science yet to do shit important. That's just my motherfucking opinion, but I ain't seen it. I'm not saying they ain't happening.
Yeah.
I just ain't seen it, bro. I just ain't talking about scientifically proven. Bitch, where's the scientific proof?
I always go back to that too when that science shit. Like I always go back to milk does a body good. They told us that.
Now they telling us milk fucking the body up.
Exactly.
But it was scientifically proven that, man, y'all scientifically lying to niggas. Y'all just telling nigga whatever the fuck just to push y'all agendas, bro. And I'm wrong because I know that at an early age, because I understand that. Now, am I in this motherfucker corrupting the rest of the kids? I could have been in this motherfucker Farrakhan. God damn it. I could have been in this motherfucker. Stand up for your rights. I ain't doing that. I'm just chilling because I know y'all on some bullshit. Let me chill before I blow up the spot. Before I can blow up the spot, I got to get out the spot, though. They put me out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So then from there, Blue Springs South.
Okay.
Now, this is a little more my speed. It's a public school. I can get jiggy with this. I can do well enough just to stay here and be able to kick it a little bit. Because I'm liking this vibe. I'm seeing it's benches. It's a lot of different flavors. You know, it's some shit going on in Blue Springs. And at this time, this when all them city schools are losing their accreditation. They moving niggas anywhere. They moving niggas anywhere. All type of ooh-wees coming through there. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I can kick it for a second round here. I'll be all right here. I can figure this out, you know?
Well, you know what? I'm going to go to school today.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I can do this shit, bro. I'll be all right, you know? And then at that point, that's when I started. But it's still the same shit. Like I said, I know this school shit that y'all teaching us. If y'all have been in that motherfucker teaching niggas some real shit that I could really apply to life,
like credit,
I would have paid. Yeah, if y'all teaching the nigga credit, like financial literacy, there was nothing like that. The closest thing we had was a marketing class. And marketing only works for niggas who are going to go somewhere and have something to fucking market in life. But how you gonna teach a nigga marketing skills if he ain't got shit to market and you ain't teach him how to build nothing that's worth marketing? What the fuck are you teaching a nigga? You teaching a nigga how to work for somebody else who already got a fucking company, and guess what? You handle the marketing and make pennies. You ain't teaching me how to go and be the motherfucker that can hire a nigga that can do marketing. Teach me how to go and goddamn hire something, man. Don't teach me how to go work for no motherfucking body, because I already work for myself right now today.
And it's high school you thinking like that, or this is
middle school. This is middle school. This is why I checked out of school so early. This is why I was getting in trouble. This is why I'm just in school just being disruptive, because I'm bored. This shit is of no use to me, my nigga. Because I know what real life got to offer a nigga when you get done with this school shit and all this. Nigga, this shit ain't gonna be sweet. School make you think life's sweet. That's what school do. You get into school and you think like, oh, I'm about to leave school. I'm just gonna go to college and boom. No, nigga, that's not how it go. It's a lot of shit in between there that gotta go right for it to just be that smooth, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Out of 10 people, it's probably that smooth for 1.5 people, man. Maybe. Shit ain't that smooth, bro. In school, they teach you in school, like as long as you do what you supposed to do here, you're just destined for success. Bullshit. You know how many star students I know right now that's smoking work?
Yeah.
You know how many times you see them like, hey, this guy was brilliant. Now he's buying a 20 rock. But he was the smartest nigga in the class. Straight A's from grade 1 to grade 12. 4.0. Scholarship here, there, and there. Went to college. Shit don't mean nothing. And I understood that early, bro. Like, you can be successful without this shit. Just like I understood early that God can be within you without going to a church.
I agree.
Them are things I understood early in life. So I checked out of going, because I seen too much crooked shit early in church, in life. I peeped crooked shit in church. So I'm like, man, I'm not going to keep. I believe in, you know what I mean? I believe in what I believe in, but I don't got to believe in this nigga that's telling me about it. They don't believe I got to believe in this congregation and these people in here. They don't believe in y'all. Them are things I understood early in life. I was advanced, bro. I just understood certain shit early in life, bro.
Yeah. Was you like this with the teachers?
Hell yeah. That's another reason why
you made it through Blue Springs?
Nah, that's what got me put out for real. Cause I ain't gonna lie. But see, it was one thing about like, I had a time where I was arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did have times where I was arrogant towards teachers, but it was more so in the fact because I could peep the shady shit that teachers would do and say and try to make it seem as if I'm just some dumb kid that got lucky enough to be on TV. Yeah. Like I'm just a dumb nigga who don't know shit but how to tap dance, boy. Like, I'm not gonna play in my face. I'm probably more intelligent than you, bitch. In all honesty. I'm probably smarter than a lot of these motherfucking kids you think is smart. Just because I come from a certain place and I do what I do for a living, so I carry myself a certain way and I got a little bit more, you know what I mean? I'm pulling up to school in a Porsche, so that just come with, you gonna feel a certain, you gonna feel like that. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck if my first car was a goddamn Honda Civic. Every nigga gonna feel like that nigga pulling up to school in his first car. Mm. So if I don't give a fuck if it's a Porsche or Honda, I'm still gonna have this mother with my chest poked out. Cause I'm probably pulling up and it's somebody girl like it. Cause somebody boyfriend don't got a car yet. But because I'm carrying myself a certain way, I gotta be arrogant. I gotta think I'm better. No, I don't think I'm better than nobody. But I know I ain't the same as nobody either. I know this shit different. And I've earned that. Ain't none of these kids been working since 5. These kids been having sex. They get to live regular. Ain't none of these kids been the head of a household. My brother was gone, prison. Everybody gone. Me, my mama, my little sister. Mm-hmm. And this shit all on my back. We in the middle of California. If I don't work, we don't eat. Niggas don't know what that's like. Y'all didn't trade in y'all childhood to provide. I did. So you damn right I'm gonna walk around this motherfucker with a different type of swagger and a different type of pride. Because I earned that. I'm really a man amongst boys in this motherfucker, if we gonna be honest. Respect me as such. Bitch, I do the same thing your husband do. Put food on the table. Let's get it correct.
That's it.
But if I was one of these little white boys, I forgot the white boy that went to that school that did American Idol and made it, because somebody else made it from Blue Spring, didn't. Y'all treat that little nigga like royalty when he come through this motherfucker. Where my motherfucking crown and my motherfucking throne at? I forgot his name too, but he went to Blue Spring South, and that's no slight at him or nothing like that. That's a slight at them. But now that I'm gone, y'all treated me like shit and tried to treat me like I was just this problem child of a student. But now that I'm gone, my face plastered on the superintendent wall to this day. Nigga, superintendent didn't want to let me walk the stage.
But now they want to claim.
But y'all claiming me. How that work? Like I said, bro, if it's either you only got one heart. You got one heart, my nigga. It's either you fuck with me or you don't. Don't fuck with me when it's convenient. Don't fuck with me when it make you look good. Mm-hmm. Fuck with me 24/7. Or don't fuck with me at all. I'm cool, regardless of how you flip it. I'm straight. So that was my thing with the teachers at school, bro. Like, and it wasn't all of them. Like, shout out Miss Stotts. No, I love you, girl. My favorite. That I ain't gonna lie. That's the only time. And I went to science class and I paid attention because I fucked with that teacher. I didn't give her no problems. Didn't give her no problems to this day because her approach to how she dealt with me, she was understanding the fact that you're not these other kids. You view life differently because your life is different. You have a reason to view life because your life is different. At any given moment, your life turns into, oh, I was just a regular kid yesterday. Now I got to go to work tomorrow. Yesterday, I was just able to worry about kid shit. Tomorrow, I got to worry about some adult shit. Yeah. If I say, fuck it, I don't want to do this no more. Okay, well, now how we pay the bills? That ain't shit y'all got to worry about. Y'all got the same routine. I get to go home and everything is figured out for y'all. Like I said, respect me for the man amongst boys that I am.
Yo, bro, with all that you've put on your back, all you dealt with, do you do therapy or anything? Have you got, because I'm sure it's been some times where it really
I ain't gonna lie, people that love me be saying I need therapy, bro. But I don't talk to the motherfuckers I love, so how am I gonna talk to a stranger? I just don't understand that concept. I don't see it, bro. Huh?
Not even moms?
Nah, bro, my mama's 60 years old. What I'm burdening her with my problems for? My mama, I want nothing but my mama. Only people that can bug and get on my mama's nerves is my kids. They gonna do enough for that. So I gotta leave some room for them. I didn't burden my mama with enough bullshit in my 29 years of existence, bro. Yeah. All the bullshit. Like my mama was, you know what I mean? She caught all the flack for all my bullshit in life, nigga. Like, anytime I fucked up, she was the first one looked at crazy. Anytime I'm on these sets acting a donkey, they looking at Jackie first. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now I'm grown, like ain't really nothing too much. I don't really take nothing to my mama for real. All right. I tell my mama just say a prayer for me.
You know why you probably feel like you feel about not your mom. I understand that. But why you feel like you feel about talking to people? Because all your life you've been the one that's been poured on.
Probably.
You've probably been the one people ran to for everything and probably talked to you about everything to the point where you felt like, I'm the one. Nobody can carry this because I'm carrying. Nobody is built enough to carry what I got because I'm carrying all this. So how can y'all carry what I got?
Yeah, in a sense.
But that don't mean that though. That don't mean they can't hear you out. That you probably just never gave them that chance. That actually because you've always been built up to carry all of this. So you like
a lot of it too though has been because growing up I always was so aggressive. So when I get passionate about something, it make it hard. Like I sometimes don't know how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? And I know that about myself. So I avoid it sometimes because it's like, I don't never want to come out. I know I could come out like I'm talking at a person and then it becomes a whole different conversation because they're like, damn, why you coming at me like this? You feel me? And it's like, fuck, like now we over here when it was really just me over here kind of voicing and trying to express something because I felt safe, comfortable, but I know myself once I get worked up, I'm passionate about something, like it'll get like, even at times during this interview we've been talking, you can see it, you can feel it, how like when my whole body language will change sometimes. Nigga lean forward in a different tone of voice, you know what I mean? Like, so because I know that about myself and everybody not built to take that, like a lot of people gonna take that the wrong way. So it's like, bro, shit, talk to yourself, talk to God. You be all right. I done made it this far without no damn therapy. Hell, I be all right. That's my shit, my logic.
I mean, I feel like God put people in place for you to be able to talk to, and you just gotta, cause you don't get to hear him right on. Sometimes he speak through people, you know.
Yeah, sure.
I guess, but you do have to be comfortable for that. But I understand what you're saying, cause usually if somebody's that passionate for me when I'm coming up, passionate, I do think they talking to me. But I've learned that I'm different now because somebody, when I was just at my job, I'm going up there to help him. I said, hey, what you need me to do? He like, fuck this shit. I don't know what the fuck to do. And I stood there long enough to realize, oh, you're not talking to me. Yeah. You fucked up because of the position they put you in. Then he calmed down. He was like, I'm sorry, man. They just had me doing all of this and doing that. So I do understand at this point that, I mean, I do understand people are not talking at you most of the time. They're just releasing a lot of stuff. Yeah. So relationships. How does all of this that Bobb'e has in him translate? How has it and how does it translate to relationship? If you've been in any major one.
I've been in a few. Currently in one. That shit, I ain't gonna lie. My whole mental and just how a nigga be, like how I am, that shit do affect relationships for sure. Cause I ain't, even if like a motherfucker, like even in my relationships, right? Say like my girl do some shit, I'm prone to not say nothing. I'm prone to just be mad and act different towards you until I'm not mad no more. Cause I don't want to talk about shit. Ain't shit to talk about. Like that's just how I am. Like I don't know. So like I guess that shit affect relationships too. Like, I don't be mainly because it be like half the time when you confront motherfuckers, and this ain't just relationships, it's just people, bro. When you confront people, nobody likes like accountability is fucking rare, gang. So it'd be like, do we want to wait for that for sound purposes? I know a little something on that.
I would imagine so. What's that? 24 years?
Huh?
24 years, this has been you?
Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Fucking what was I saying now?
Accountability.
Yeah. So people don't, you know what I mean? Like when you confront shit, I say, well, people would be like, motherfucker talking circles. They figure out a way to manipulate the situation where why they what was done or what was said was justified. And it'd be just like, bro, I say myself, I'm gonna be mad regardless of what your response is, whether I confront you or not. I'm gonna be mad about the shit. So I'm gonna just be mad while I'm gonna be mad. And when I ain't mad no more, we be cool again. And that's like, nigga, if something that's just like life. Like when shit happens, like don't go talk to nobody about it. You'll figure it out and nigga, you'll be cool again. So yeah.
It's cool the same as being at peace.
Shit. Being cool is the closest I done been to being completely at peace in a long time, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, no, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say I'm at peace when I'm asleep with one of my kids in my arms. And then when I wake up and life starts again, the peace slowly but surely just, cause shit, life, nigga. It's hard, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's hard to be at peace, bro. Especially as a man. Like when you know what I mean, you got motherfuckers depending on you and you got shit. Like it's hard to be at peace when every one of your decisions affect multiple people. You know what I'm saying? So like it's hard to be at peace knowing that shit. Like I don't even think being at peace as a man with real responsibility I don't even think that's logical or realistic, to be honest.
No sense of peace, you don't think?
Nah, I mean, maybe a little bit. Not. I don't think like just being completely at peace. Fuck no. I don't see it. Not for no man with like real like real shit going on in life. Like hell no, you can't because it's always something.
So sleep is the only time you take for yourself, for self health.
Shit, sleep, play the game sometime. That's probably my zone outs. That's my like just Bobb'e time when I'm playing the game.
Against people?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes
Sometimes though I play like sometimes I play the computer. I do story modes on like
okay.
2K shit like that, but that get boring. I play nigga. I talk some shit to some people every once in a while. I think that's when I'm at peace when I'm talking shit to a nigga. That's like in the, like on a competitive, not like no random like just causing an issue. But
Yeah,
like,
I get what
like
you're
on
saying.
some competitive shit, like just going back and forth banter. Like I can say that's when I'm at peace. Like when I'm with my kids, like nigga, and then when I'm doing that, like that's when everything just kind of makes sense. Like when it's all cool and just with my peoples, we going back and forth, we shooting shit. Like that's another time I say I'm truly at peace. Like just when I get to just talk that shit and the niggas talking that shit back and it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like that's peace to me though. Like being able to just, you know what I mean? Like even if my life itself ain't completely peaceful, that's a peaceful moment. You feel what I'm saying? Like those are peaceful moments to me. Like that's what I would say. I don't believe nobody's ever completely at peace. I just believe we all have peaceful moments, and we gotta appreciate and embrace them because nigga, life is nigga, it's always something. Everybody says it's always something. That's everybody's life. Like so, I believe chasing just peace is gonna drive your ass crazy. Just appreciate the peaceful moments in life, and those times when you feel like like this is what life is about. This is what all the shit I go through. This is what I do it for. These moments right here. You feel me? Like when you got them moments, embrace them moments. Because I don't believe that nobody's ever like. I believe just chasing like being at peace is unrealistic. That shit gonna drive you crazy.
What's the wildest thing somebody said to you on the game?
I don't know. I mean, shit, nigger. I'm gonna fuck your mom. You know all the little bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, little bullshit, little, you know, the regular little bullshit. It be, you know, and then I don't know. You got the niggas that be on there be talking gangster. Nigga, I'm gonna get your address off the game, nigga. I'm gonna come through that motherfucker. Okay, nigga, see you when you get here. You ain't coming through this. Shut up, yo. But other than that, like, I probably think the wildest thing a nigga said was you was gonna hack my shit and like, you know what I mean? And, you know, hack my IP address and find out where I live and blow my house up through my Xbox. Some extravagant ass Final Destination plan like, this nigga said he was gonna do. And I'm like, at this point, nigga, I'm about to leave this Xbox in this motherfucker and go stay at the hotel. And I want you to blow this motherfucker up in 24 hours. I want to see if you really that cold, nigga. Let me just get all my shit out the house. I'm leaving the Xbox though. I just want to see. Like, nigga, is you that cold? Because if so, I got a couple more Xboxes I want you to blow up.
Yeah. I got a couple more I want you to blow up.
I got a couple niggas with a couple Xboxes in there. Nigga, if you cold like that, you can work for me. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smoking niggas like that right through the video game? Say word.
Can you remember your deepest cry out to God?
Shit. Hell yeah. Probably when I lost my daddy. And I just was like, what the fuck? Like, literally said that. Mm-hmm. Like, that was from my words. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this about? This is 30 days after Doe passed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God, like, what is it? What you want from me? Like, what, God, I need a break. Like, this shit ain't right. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, type of shit is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was probably like my biggest cry to God. Like, God, you gotta chill, my nigga. Like, you're doing a little too much, big G.O.D. Like, what the fuck are you doing, gang? Like, cause this your boy hollering at you right now. Yeah. God, excuse my language. I know you big G, but my nigga, I had a couple more plans, a couple more things. Both of these niggas, like, you back to back. Nigga, how strong you think I am? That's it. And at this time, my first son and my first child on the way. Don't neither one of them get to meet my birth. Hey, man, you is up there tripping. Yeah. I don't know who pissed you off, but it wasn't me. And if it was, why you couldn't spin the block later? Let me handle that when I get to the gates. Yeah. I'm saying, like, what the fuck? That was probably like, yeah, that broke a nigga back. I ain't gonna lie. I remember like it was yesterday, nigga. I got the news. I threw my phone and fell to my knees. I never forget. That was my biggest like I was looking like God, like how Doughboy was standing on the porch when the niggas rolled by. That's how I'm looking at God, like. Fuck. Real shit. That's how I'm looking at God. Doughboy. I'm Doughboy, the big G.O.D. Like, what's happening, G? All right. I really want to tell him, like, you got me fucked up. That's how I really want it, but I can't come at him like that. But I'm like, bro, what's up? Like, what a nigga do to deserve this?
And you still believe?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I was raised to, you know what I mean? But it's like, damn, like, but it's crazy. It's like, like, so much shit, like, I grew so much after that, though, like, because I got so uncomfortable. Like, I feel like, in a sense, I ain't gonna say I lost myself, but mentally, I was lost. Like, I was confused. I was just like, I ain't understand a lot of shit. Like I said, my son was on the way, so I'm like, bro, like, this life shit just ain't making sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, 2 lives, and but another one's on the way. Like,
Yeah.
it just, like, I was so just confused, bro. Like, everything was just cloudy for a nigga for a minute. I can honestly say, like, nigga was just kind of like mentally just foggy. Like, I just didn't understand. Like, I just, and shit was moving so fast. Like I said, I end up catching that stupid ass gun case shortly after that. And now I'm fighting that. You know what I mean? So it's just like so much shit going on, and nigga, my head is just like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, like I said, just kind of like lost. Like, I ain't lose myself. Like, I lost a lot of shit. I ain't never lost myself. But yeah, bro, nigga was just, you know what I mean? Like, damn near lost my sanity. Like, cause I was going crazy trying to figure out, why is this happening to me? Have I not been through enough, God? Like, straight up. Like, that's what I'm like. I'm saying, like, damn, like, fuck, like, nigga, I am. These two are the people I want to, you know what I mean? I do this shit to, these two are the people I want to, whose lives I want to change off this shit. Like, nigga, I want to try to get, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, like, is it worth it anymore? Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, like, nigga was just confused, bro. Like, just lost, gang. Like, kind of like, shit was crazy for a little minute, though.
Speaking of death, is there anything, not that you fear death, but anything you fear not happening before death for you?
Not getting my flowers. From here, though.
KC.
I don't get enough love from here, dog. And I don't know too many niggas who put on for the city like I do. I take this Kansas City shit very seriously, and I've taken it very far. The first time I did anything on national TV, Kansas City was all over me. Many more times after that. Nigga, Kansas City, Missouri. My first company, Kansas City Boys Entertainment, this shit. Where the fuck my motherfucking People's Choice Awards at? I think I'm lifetime achievement at this point, huh? I don't need a regular award. That's not being cocky. It's not being arrogant. I've earned that. And I earned that putting on for this motherfucking city, dog. I ain't earned that doing nothing else. I ain't earned that claiming nowhere else. I've lived more years in Los Angeles, California than I've lived in Kansas City, bro. That's a fact. Nobody's ever heard me claim Los Angeles, bro. I've never once in my life even been like, I never once in my life even said that. Nowhere. I've never even, nobody even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Kansas City nigga through and through. And I make this shit look damn good.
Yes, sir.
It ain't too many niggas came up with me still standing. It ain't too many niggas came up with me, ain't went somewhere, lost their motherfucking mind, been caught somewhere doing some bullshit. Making this, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody, nigga, I'll make y'all look good, KC.
Us.
I'll make us look good, KC.
Yeah.
Where the motherfuckers my goddamn flowers, dog? Cause don't nobody else come back and really fuck with the city how I do. I come back and be, nigga, what? I'm outside. I ain't coming back and going to stay in no hotel in Overland Park. I'm not coming back and staying. I'm not way at North Kansas City. And nigga, you gonna see me at Wings, and then you gonna see me at Go Chicken Go. You gonna see me at these places. You gonna see me on 37th and Highland, bringing horses out for kids to ride. You gonna see that type of shit from me. You can't say that for a lot of other niggas. But y'all praise all these other niggas. How and why? Shit ain't a popularity contest, my nigga. Where's the results? Where's the results of the niggas really putting on for this city, dog? Show them to me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I got receipts about this shit, dog. And they taller than me. I don't understand that. So that's my biggest fear. Before, if I don't like nigga not getting my real recognition from right here, the home base, nigga. Where the fuck is Bobb'e J Thompson Way or Bobb'e J Thompson Boulevard? Where is it? I need that. It was me. Kansas City hat cocked to the side. Chiefs jersey. Before it was cool, nigga. Before Patrick Mahomes, nigga. Before it was a trend to wear Kansas City anything. I made us look good before these Super Bowls, man. I tried to shine some light on this motherfucker before we was getting these rings. Where's my motherfucking flowers? I don't care about I don't give a fuck about an Oscar. I don't give a fuck about a Emmy. I ain't never did nothing for them people, man. KC, ain't you proud of me?
Yes, sir.
And I stayed true to y'all. I still come back in this motherfucking thug with y'all. I ain't changed on y'all. I could have. Like a lot of niggas who did. We ain't gonna say no names, but I could have. I could be one of them niggas that only come back to Kansas City when I got something I'm trying to sell and I know my home team gonna motherfucking support me. I could be one of them. That ain't me though. I'm one of y'all.
Through and through.
I stand with y'all. When I'm not here, y'all with me. I'm taking y'all with me everywhere, nigga. That's how it go. It don't make no sense. And I ain't, nigga ain't hit my phone. Nigga ain't no. We having events and nigga, how the hell I ain't hosting all these? Because I'm not going to, nigga, you a fool. You think I'm going to charge you? We give a fuck about no money when it comes time to doing shit in my city, my hometown. How you niggas ain't fucking with me? How y'all ain't fucking with the kid?
Yeah.
Me? I'm the one. I took this Kansas City shit further than a lot of niggas, bro. Can't nobody take that from me, bro. I done said Kansas City on every platform, nigga. Yeah. Every last one of them. Go watch full clip. That movie takes place nowhere near Kansas City. I'm on that motherfucker. I put it down for KC. You hate me, I bet. Nigga, go watch the shit. It's documented. I don't talk just because I got lips. This shit's documented, my nigga. No matter where I'm at, this Kansas City shit gonna bleed, nigga. You gonna feel it. You gonna feel like you from Kansas City or you gonna wanna be from Kansas City when I leave the room. You're like, Kansas City make niggas like that. Damn it, I'm going to. What did Michael Jackson say? I want to go to Kansas City. Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, man, y'all better stop playing with this man. We better
serious,
stop playing
bro.
with this man. Get him.
I'm ready for my lifetime achievement. Whoever run the
KCD,
people, yeah. Let's get it right. I won't hold it against y'all that it took this long. Better late than never, but let's get it done. Matter of fact, we need to name it the Bobb'e J Thompson Award. And not let me get it, yeah. And let's set it off. And then every year from now, I'm there to present it to who's the next deserving nigga.
I'll be sending this clip to him.
Nigga.
For sure. For sure.
Anything else, I won't accept it. Let's just get that. You're not finna give me no regular award. That's not on no cocky shit. That's just because I've earned what I said I earned. And if you disagree, then cool. Cool.
So with that said, I don't even know if we need you to mark us out with that. With that mark enough. You want to pray us out, man?
Yeah, we can do that for sure. Dear God, we come to you as humble as we know how. Thanking you for a good interview, a good time, good conversation with a couple of good brothers, man. I appreciate the opportunity to kind of release and talk about some cool shit, man, and get to share a little more, you know what I mean, of who Bobb'e J really is with the world.
Yes, Lord.
And I thank God for the opportunity, and I pray for more like this in the future, not only for me, but for them and their platform as well. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. Hey, listen, this man don't know me or us for nothing. So when he say he mess with the city, he really mess with the city. He ain't say, give me 500, 100, give me a blunt or nothing. He just said, I would love to do it. So I'm sure all the other platforms he done been on could say the same thing. I've even
100%.
seen you playing football with my cousin before years ago.
Yeah,
Marquise Cushawn.
for sure. He's my guy.
Yeah, so the goal is to leave a lasting imprint on their minds and their hearts. We pray you've been indelibly marked. We appreciate you for
My
sure.
dog. It's big love, bro.
Thank you.